So thank you for the opportunity to maybe share the experience from Slovakia. As it was mentioned, I'm filling for my colleagues who is like responsible for coordinating this let's say, activity within Slovakia. My position, I'm a managing authority for CAP plan and also for Rural Development Fund. So mainly, I am, of course, on daily touch with it, but usually they report me what they have already done. So but I hope that I will like present what is going on as Petra would do, hopefully. So Slovakia, I would repeat a lot of things that my colleague from Estonia already said, because basically we have very similar, I would say, the problems, or we are lacking in very similar things. The first thing, maybe just to mention, we are pretty good in doing the structure. So building structural things, building the system is something we are really perfect. On the other hand, then to interconnect this structure together is something we are really lacking behind. This is like first thing I need to mention, so you would understand the next slide. So, and this was also the case of last few decades, that we have like quite good existing solid systems. I mean, but they are working individually. So very good university focusing on research, focusing on in agri-sector, very good, another research institute, they are doing really pretty fine jobs, thematic one. Then we have like chambers, they are really keen to work, to cooperate with the farmers, like bringing topics toward like ministry and fighting for farmers. Then we have like very good structure, or we had very good structure regarding secondary school, but they don't communicate together, because all of them, or all of us, also ministry, yeah, we were pretty good in organize everything, but you know, to mutual understanding and listen to other colleagues or other institutions. This is like tricky part, and we need to learn how to communicate and how to coordinate ourselves within this system. So. As we starting put together the CAP plan, this was something which really popped up in ex-ante analysis, that okay, we have structures, okay, we do have a lot of materials, okay, we have a lot of, let's put it this way, people who are willing to do something, however, they don't know about each other, or they even hate each other, I mean, in some way, because, of course, everybody thinks that I am the best and no one is better than me. That's it. So we recognize that, okay, we need to change something in our mindset, and that's why we said that maybe having everybody under one roof, but not from a perspective, okay, everybody will be one organization, but having under one roof somebody who would like coordinate all of us independently, let's put it this way, maybe it would help the system. So we came with the idea to have this like AKIS institution. Of course, we don't call it AKIS, because we need to have a special name for everything, so to sound great. So our proposal from the ministry, young guys, it was like, let's call it Agro House, but you know, the researchers said it needs to be institute. That's why we have like Institute for Knowledge and Innovation Transfer. So we call it in Slovakia ISPI. It's kind of very easy to pronounce for us, and also on the regional basis, some kind of small institutes, RISPI. So, okay, we have a name. And as you can see, it's quite, I mean, a lot of colors, a lot of structure, but you see that there was a lot of structures, and we try to like put it under one roof. So, of course, the ministry is responsible for like giving the money, giving a task, let's put it this way, giving some kind of power, to that institute. However, the institute itself covers the part of National Rural Network, Slovak one, also covers AKIS team, and we created some kind of, let's put it this way, steering committee where all chambers, where research institutions, paying agency, Young Farmers Association, some kind of private sector, and also another ministry, which is really, within Slovakia, it's like really big goal to invite all of them, and we try and discuss step by step the things we need to do. Of course, there are like short-term goals. We have like also long-term goals. But first thing, and for you it maybe would be very surprising, for us is like a big deal, is to learn how to listen to each other, and maybe just to know each other, that John is okay, Monika is fine fellow, let's talk, let's do something. So this is like first role that our new, let's put it this way, new AKIS body, which was created officially in January. This is the biggest task. The second biggest task is to promote what is going on the Rural Development Fund, what is going on the new CAP plan, what is going on other funds we have within Slovakia, and try to put everything together. So as I mentioned, there was like and I need to mention it, that it was not on a building on a green field. Yeah, there were institutions, and we tried to combine all of them, to not working separately, but building one strong institute. So just to refresh, what should the main task of this new institute is like create links, as I mentioned. Come on, let's talk, let's build the trust, let's find a way how we can do something for somebody to share the information. And so the second big thing is to organize events. As I mentioned, we are pretty good in administration, so we make everything so difficult. So to, let's put it this way, to minimize the administrative burdens for all other actors, this center would help them to create, to organize events with stakeholders, seminars, workshops, so the knowledge can be spread out. And that should also help us to like transfer up the knowledge among the system. The last big thing within the Slovakia is how to digitize all our system or our like efforts. So another big task is to help create this digital environment and teach all the actors how to behave in this like modern digital world. So this is just like list, this administrative services, etc., etc. So the biggest task for few next months is to emphasize, or the importance and knowledge importance and education importance of advices, because the frustration within Slovakia in these topics from a lot of another reasons is really big, so we need to somehow again build the trust. And this is maybe the goal we have: spread information, build trust, and get back the feedback. So the very same goals, or very similar one than the Estonian colleague already said. So this is something what we see as important. And as I mentioned, there will be not only on a central basis some kind of organization, that we need to go also to the regions, because farmer will not go to capital, not go to the big city, but we need to be close to them. So that's why we have also some kind of regional institutes, and these institutes, this is also that there will be not hundreds of people, but they need to like interlink the actors within the region, so to help farmers, so to help researchers to do their job properly. And that's it, I would say. Thank you very much.